Welcome back, chat.
To another episode of Flick Filter. Um, I'm Big Diesel.
And I'm Coach.
And what we got today, Coach?
We are doing our most anticipated films of the year. Year. Year.
Year?
Yeah, of 2026, this year.
Wait, it's 2026
Yeah,
already?
yeah, man.
Man, 2025. Bye-bye. Ew, ew. Okay, anywho, enough banter. So we're doing a top 10 list. So since you started it off in the last one, let me start it off.
Nice, nice. So, what's your number 10?
Crime 101.
Ooh,
And
nice.
if you don't know what this is, because I didn't, I had to look it up because I was like, what is this film? Um, Comes out in February. It's the Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo,
Mm-hmm.
heist film, pretty much.
Yes.
So yeah, yeah. I think it looks very interesting. I like to see a lot of them, the MCU actors, do something different um, than just the average action or average superhero stuff. So I like when they kind of break away and do something different. So
Gotcha. Yeah,
how about
yeah.
you?
Um, I honestly wasn't too familiar with this movie. I know you've mentioned it a couple
I've
times,
seen it in the trailers
but it looks cool.
during most of the movies.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it
That's
looks
good.
cool. I'm definitely gonna go check that one out.
Check out the previews.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't be late.
So my number 10 is the drama. It
What's
is
that?
it is a romantic comedy drama starring Zendaya
Yeah,
and Robert Pattinson,
that sounds about right.
and it's a A24 movie. They don't really give you much in the trailer, but you know it's like this couple and they're approaching their wedding day, and there's like some sort of secret that's been revealed about them that is, you know, it's causing a lot of ruckus amongst their
And let me guess, there's drama.
relationship. Potentially, possibly,
You know,
perhaps,
um,
probably,
spoiler alert.
yes.
Most
So
likely.
most likely. So yeah, I can't say too much about it. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to see it. Got a romantic comedy ish with Zendaya. I don't know if I've seen her or Rob Pattinson in that kind of
Yeah,
genre for
like I
real.
said,
Yeah.
it's good when they kind of break out and when actors break out and do different things than
Hmm.
what they normally do.
Yeah, they're typically in very serious
If I was an
roles.
actor, I would hate to be typecast.
Yeah.
I would hate to be in that because then eventually I'm gonna feel like I've been in a rut,
Hmm.
and I'll try to do something different.
Yeah.
But number 9,
Number 9.
Project Hail Mary.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Now, it's been in several trailers. I'm not gonna say it, but I feel like at this point the people want you to know this sort of thing that's happening during you know this movie because it's in every single trailer, every single teaser. But it's based off a book.
Yeah.
Starring Ryan Gosling. And yeah, basically the world is coming to an end, and he's got to figure out how to, save it. And that's
Yeah.
basically the gist. The only problem is I don't realize if it's supposed to be a serious movie or a humorous movie. It kind of feels like it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah. It I think that is what they're kind of giving you. I'll say this: I have not seen the full trailer
Yeah,
yet. I've done the best I
avoid.
can to avoid it, and it's been quite difficult
quite
because they try to put it in front of every trailer. Luckily, every movie. They put out a trailer in front of almost every movie nowadays. Luckily, I've been late, or I'll walk out.
Shocker.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy.
So yeah, I'm glad you had it up there.
Yeah. All right, you're a 9.
My number 9 is Narnia from Greta Gerwig. She's directing.
They're redoing it?
Yeah, so kind of. This one is I think it's The Magician's Nephew, which is.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard about
the 6th movie that C.S. Lewis wrote, but it's like the first one, like chronologically, in terms of what happens in Narnia. So it's like sort of like a creation.
So it's a prequel.
It kind of, sort of. It's a prequel to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe because the events happened before that one. So it's basically about the creation of Narnia.
Cool.
In a sense. So
my problem with Narnia, I think it's an interesting concept, and of course he's Christian. And his stuff is Christian. And me not growing up Christian, I didn't know. I just thought these were children's stories. I didn't know anything about the fact that there was like biblical references in here and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Until I watched it again. As a Christian, the first one. I think I just saw the clip with the lion as well.
Yeah.
But I guess my point is like, is it supposed to be like kind of a childish feel to it? Because I think that's the only thing that's making me not want to watch this.
I would say it's not super childish. I would say like I would kind of, in terms of the tone, I would liken it to like maybe the first couple of Harry Potter movies. Okay. That's like the closest comparison tone wise, with it being fantasy. And even Harry Potter has like some elements that you can say are kind of Christian in terms of like, it's not like overtly Christian, but there's definitely certain themes within it that are like, oh yeah, you can see that being.
Because like what would be cool, and I always thought this, would be like, because House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, Witcher, stuff like that is getting so popular right now. Like,
yeah.
It would be nice to have something Christian in the kind of, in a medieval fantasy kind of era.
Yeah.
But more adult, not like like something like Narnia, but more kind of adult.
I wouldn't even.
Like secular adult, but not too keep like it just feels like.
I would recommend you go back and watch. I don't know if you've seen the 2 Narnia films.
I saw the second one. Yeah.
Watch the first one because they're. I mean, even the.
Because the Dawn Treader or something like that.
That's the third one.
Okay, I saw that one.
Oh, you need to watch the first 2. Okay, watch the first 2. Dawn Treader was probably, to me, the weakest movie. But it was my favorite book. Okay. That's the crazy thing. Okay. It was my favorite book, but the weakest movie. So I was really looking forward to it, but the movie was kind of disappointing. Okay. But I would say definitely watch the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Prince Caspian. Those are really good. Cool. And I feel like they, even though the story focuses on kids, it's still things that adults can that they can enjoy and pull from. Okay. For sure. I wouldn't say it's like for like tiny little kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What we on?
We are on. That was 9.
So because I started off, it's on 8.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2. Crazy. I can't actually do the song. Copyright. But okay. Y'all get the gist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one, it was cool. I just felt like there's just some some stuff I could have nitpicked out of it. It was cool. I didn't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
Mortal Kombat is. I played it when I was a kid, when it was like more of an arcade thing.
Yeah.
I'm more into that kind. It's kind of like me and Pokemon. I like
Yeah.
that kind of older version than instead of the newer kind of iterations of the Mortal Kombat.
Gotcha.
So I know a lot of stuff has been happening during that, and I haven't been following. But in this one, they're bringing in Johnny Cage,
Yeah.
Carl Urban. It'll be interesting. It looks cool. Yeah, that's all I'll say about it. But yeah, it looks interesting.
Nice.
Hopefully, it'll be better than the first one. I didn't see Cole at all in there, so maybe they actually did take him out because.
Interesting. He's the main character.
But because of the backlash, probably that people.
Not because of the backlash. That's
Well,
crazy.
not backlash, but the fact that people didn't really care for him and were like, why isn't Johnny Cage? So it's kind of like.
Man, y'all let audiences dictate way too much.
Facts.
Yeah, they'll give audiences way too much.
Yeah,
power.
facts. And then they'll just hashtag everything. But anyway, that's a whole nother Bible study. But what's your 8?
My 8 is The Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah, I had to add that one in there.
Crazy.
Loki forgot that was even. It's not like I kind
That's
of.
not on there.
I forgot.
I don't think it would be.
Yeah, I kind of.
I've been keeping up more than you have.
You probably have, and I kind of forgot that they were putting out a new Star Wars movie until recently this year. I was like,
yeah,
I knew that was coming out, but
yeah.
it was like mentally in my head, I was like, oh no, that is coming out this year.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the reason, I'll just say, season 3 of The Mandalorian definitely was not my favorite. Probably my least favorite of the seasons.
Second one was probably the best.
Yeah, the second one was definitely my favorite and best one in my opinion. But I'm
Shout
excited
out to Sasha Banks.
for sure. I think I have it as my number 8, just because the fact that it's the first Star Wars movie we've gotten since Skywalker. And
You alright?
yeah, I'm good.
You need to get that checked out.
For sure.
You need to get a Ricola.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's the first Star Wars movie we've had in some years. And so I feel like there's a lot riding on it. We've gotten like 10, 15 Star Wars shows in that time period, but no movies. So there's a lot riding on it. So I'm more nervous about it, but I still am anticipating it in the sense of like, okay, this has to be good or y'all are cooked. Also, justice for the hunt for Ben Solo. They should have went with that. Not saying instead of this, but I think they had a good pitch for that. But Bob Iger was like, nah. But maybe if this is successful enough, maybe we can get the ball rolling on some more movies.
No offense to Daisy Ridley, but we need to move away from Rey and Skywalker in general.
Unfortunately,
we need a straight brand new cast.
Yeah, I just feel like
that's not connected to any of anything. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I just feel like Finn was underserved, and I know John Boyega's not really interested in coming back, but things could change at some point. Who knows? I feel like they're gonna bring them back to some degree eventually, in some way. But it is good that they've had this time to sort of reset and do other things within the universe.
So my number 7 is Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which I cannot say much about.
Because you know more than me, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Let's just say I'm anticipating. That's all I can really say.
Oh man. All right. Cool, cool.
Um, everybody knows this may be controversial. I was not as much of a fan of No Way Home as everybody else.
Shock.
Crazy, right? But so hopefully my thing is um get away from the multiverse. Like this needs to be a grounded, neighborhood friendly Spider-Man. Like that's what we need to get back to. No Iron Man tech, no like no crazy like multiverse stuff. Like it just needs to be grounded.
Hmm.
So hopefully we're getting back to that. And that's all I'll say.
Nice, nice. Good pick there. Good pick. Sure.
Shocker.
Yeah.
You thought that was a good pick.
Anywho, I didn't see. Anyways, my number 7 is Scream 7.
Shocker.
I know, right?
Another shocker. You just got them coming out the woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere.
So this one was. It was difficult for me not to have there, but it's the one I'm kind of most nervous about that I've included outside of the one I just mentioned before. But I'm anticipating it, but I'm kind of nervous because it's a new director. Even though he wrote the original Scream, but it's his first time directing any one of these movies. The the duo that directed the last two movies, they've moved on. They're now directing some other stuff that may or may not get mentioned later. But
Probably will be.
actually, scratch that. But anywho, yeah, Scream 7. I'm looking forward to it. They're bringing back Nev Campbell as Sydney. The thing that it's like I definitely liked Melissa Barea and Jenna Ortega.
I was wondering if you're gonna bring that
in the
up.
franchise, and all the stuff that happened, behind the scenes was very unfortunate. I don't want to get into it, all the
I'm
details of
coughing
it.
at the wrong times too.
Yeah, man,
It's crazy.
man, crazy. Yeah, I don't want to get into that too much, but I am glad that they are bringing Sydney back. I enjoyed Scream 6, but you kind of did feel the void that Sydney was no longer there, even though they are focusing on the new generation, and that was good. Like I was enjoying that, but it kind of was missing what Sydney brought to it. So I'm glad she's back. But I am acknowledging that Jenna and Melissa were great in the franchise, and I'm wishing them well on all their future stuff because they've both
They
been
definitely need to come back.
they've both been in some great movies, great franchises.
Has Melissa been in anything else since?
Yeah, she's been in stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been in some stuff. She was in a movie. I know she's been in a couple things. At least there's one I'm thinking about last year, and then I think there's another movie coming out this year that she's in. It's either a movie or a show. So yeah, she's doing stuff. But I'm nervous, but I'm interested to see how this particular one is gonna go. It feels like they're going in a kind of new direction. You got Sydney's daughter. Seems like they're focusing on her and stuff. So yeah, I'm nervous, but I am interested to see how this one will go.
Gotcha. So, number 6, Supergirl. Thought the trailer was promising.
Yeah.
You got you got Jason Momoa. I don't know why I was blanking on it. He's coming back as Lobo, which it's crazy to see him geek out about Lobo. In interviews, but now that should be interesting. The trailer looks cool. I know everybody didn't like it. It's very Guardians of the Galaxy ish. It still feels very James Gunn ish. He really like, even though he didn't direct it, it definitely feels like he sprinkled something in there.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but Melly Alcock from House of the Dragon and Supergirl. If you've seen Superman, you would know. And this is based off of the Woman of Tomorrow comic. So, yeah, should be interesting.
Yep. I'm glad you included that one for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I feel you on the James Gunn thumbprint. It's definitely over. I didn't mind it though, but even
I didn't mind the trailer.
yeah,
The trailer looked good.
yeah. But the music and the look of it, the colors,
Very
the
Guardians of the
costumes, yeah,
Galaxy,
definitely had that sort of feel to it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so
I just hope, like, we start to get very, like, because if you know anything about DC Comics, not everything needs to be dark and not everything needs to be lighthearted.
yeah.
Depending on the character, it needs to be a mixture, depending on the character. So, um, I want James Gunn to realize, like, I hope it can still feel different tones, even if it's like in the same universe.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. On the tones front, it should be a variance from thing. Like you should be able to tell like, oh, this director did this, and this director did this, and this I can see this director's style on this one, and not everyone having that same sort of feel, even if they are visually kind of the same, and they're kind of in some ways telling a somewhat connected story, but I think all the movies should still stand on their own as well.
Yeah.
So
You can still be connected and stand on it. It's got to be a good balance,
yeah.
like all things should be.
So
Dang, tough crowd.
oh, I got it. I was good. I was good.
No reaction.
No, it was good. That was good. I like that. I like that. So my number, what? Number 6 now?
Yeah, it would be your 6. Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of. All right. Ooh, I did something I did not mean to do. Yeah. So my number 6. My number 6 is Project Hail Mary. Yep. So
Crazy that I've seen the trailer and you haven't, but it's higher on yours than it is on mine.
yeah, and what's crazy is it was actually higher on my list at first, and I kind of did some switching last minute. But not to say I'm less excited about it, but I was just like, I don't know. It was very tough at this point. A lot of these can kind of switch around for me. But yeah, like you've already mentioned, Ryan Gosling, sci-fi movie, trying to save the world from destruction and all this stuff, and it is based on a book. I don't know if that was mentioned. And the book is very, very, very popular. I heard the audio book is actually people say like you shouldn't even read it; just listen to the audio book.
Why don't you just do that?
I've been trying to find it without having to. I've been trying to check it out actually, but it's been hard to find. So I may have to do Audible or something. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to listen to it before watching the movie because I've heard such great things about it, and because of the twist or whatever that apparently is in the book isn't like it's a bit later than from what is revealed as far as the trailer. They kind of just lay it out there. So,
Do you know the twist?
I'm gonna say no.
Is that the truth though?
Huh?
Is that the truth?
I don't know. And we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't. We're just gonna leave it at that. Number 5.
Avengers Doomsday. Now, I felt like it had to be on one list. I couldn't. even though I'm so like I'm just gonna I'm not hyped. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm yeah. I'm just ready for this multiverse stuff to be over. It seems like they're being very desperate by bringing in the Russos and bringing in Tony, and then Chris Evans, and then it's going to be a lot of nostalgia with the Fox X Men. It's just, I just want it to be a good film. I feel like I'm done with the multiverse. I just want a good story,
Yeah.
and for them to just end it that way, we can reboot this whole universe and start from scratch. So yeah, it's a good thing I have not been seeing the leaks or the trailers of any of them. But um, yeah, I think it's best that I don't see them as much as I can. But yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, I just didn't feel right not putting it on the list. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Gotcha. So my number 5 is, you've already mentioned it, Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Shocker.
Yeah. Um, Come on, man. I don't say that for yours, but yeah, man. Spider-Man. Like, what else? What else can I say about that? I don't. I've been trying not to hear too much about the the film. Like too much about where it's gonna go. I know some stuff to an extent. I know, like, certain people that are involved, certain characters, and I won't say much in case you also don't want to know too much. But I'm excited for it. It's kind of like a reset for Peter, and after what happened in No Way Home, and I'm definitely looking forward to it being more street level. I hope it is. I hope he, is able to figure out things on his own, and of course you're gonna have cameos and things from other people in this universe. Like, it's impossible at this point. But with the way No Way Home ended, I do feel like a big portion of the movie should be him figuring out things, especially as a guy who's now post high school and working and doing all these things and just trying to make it. So um, yeah, I don't. I'm purposely, like, I'm optimistic, but I'm also like trying not to know too much. So that's my number 5.
Number 4, Michael.
Mm, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Um, but his nephew,
Yeah, his nephew.
playing Michael. I don't. Everybody, it's funny. Everybody was like, "Oh, he looks like Jermaine." Yeah, that's because it's his dad.
Yeah,
Shocker.
crazy, right?
But I think he still looks good on, like, as Michael. Like, you don't need a clone of the exact person. He doesn't have to look exactly, but he's still, at least he's still in the family.
Yeah.
So, you know, my thing is, it's just like, as long as it's acted good, I think everybody's going to be critical of it because it's Michael and because of what his life was like. So yeah, I'm just hoping it's just good,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, go.
So my number 4 is Avengers: Doomsday. Yep, yep.
Crazy.
Crazy, right? Don't gotta say too much.
Not much to say, really.
Really not much to say. It's got Doom, it's got Day, Doomsday, bunch of Avengers.
Oh, I just got that. Yeah.
Got different teams teaming up. It's Avengers. You kind of what you're gonna get. I mean, you don't know exactly. The Russos are back. Well, the Russos are back. half of Marcus and McFeely are back. I forget which one.
It feels a lot of and I've said this before. It feels like they're very desperate, trying to get, you know.
They are desperate.
Yeah.
They are desperate. And sometimes desperation can make for good movies. Sometimes we'll wait and see come December. Sometimes we don't know what's gonna happen, so it's on the list for a reason.
Because it's the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. They haven't made a bad Avengers movie yet. Don't say nothing. Number 3. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. We can debate how we feel about each movie, but we can't say, oh, this one was just a bad movie. You can't say that. I mean, you can, but I don't think it'd be accurate. Number 3.
Anyways. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. My number 3, The Bride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christian Bale. Basically, another Frankenstein movie. We just did, Frankenstein on Netflix. But I didn't really care for that one. So I'm hoping this one's a little bit better. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. Is Maggie Gyllenhaal in it, or is she directing it?
I thought she's directing it, but I don't know.
Maybe she's directing it. But it's crazy because Maggie Gyllenhaal was Rachel in The Dark Knight. So it's
Rachel.
Yeah. And
she is directing it.
Yeah. And I'm going to leave that alone. We will do another review on that.
Jesse Buckley is playing the bride. Okay, nice.
Yeah, interesting. So that's my number 3. It looks good. That's all I got to say about it.
Nice. So my number 3 is actually Michael.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
It better have been on here.
What do you mean it better have been?
It better have been on here, man.
You knew it was going to be on there somewhere.
It's got to be.
Even though it's like, okay, this is the thing though, they've done Michael Jackson biopics before. None that have been, I guess, to this scale or this magnitude though.
Not in the theater.
Not in the theater, exactly. I think they had like a Lifetime one, and that one white guy who, I don't think it was officially approved. Then they had one with Flex Alexander, and I'm still not even sure if that was legit or not. And then they had the mini series from the 90s, which I've seen parts of it, but it's been a while. Anywho, but I am looking forward to this. Everything that you mentioned, yeah, I'm definitely excited. I feel like it's gonna be a good one.
I definitely liked Michael, growing up as a kid, so.
Yeah, man.
He's got some bangers, man.
Some got whole catalog of bangers.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
drop nothing but hits. Man, I'm about to play some Michael in a minute. So we get off of this.
Yeah, don't want to get copyright.
I'm not on of course not.
So, anyways, number 2.
I feel like I know what your number 2 is.
What is it? Well, you looked at my list. Spoiler.
Oh man, crazy.
Yeah.
Though,
and he'll like this one too.
But I think my 2 and your 1 are my 2 is your 1.
No.
I think.
No.
I think. I'm guessing.
No. Anywho, Dune Part 3. Dune, which is Dune Messiah.
I think they're just calling it Dune Part 3.
That's smart.
It is smart.
That's smart. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably because.
So I just heard something recently, like today, that Timothée Chalamet, and if you know anything about Dune, which I don't, but if you know anything, like Timothée Chalamet has said that this will be a different Paul Atreides than the first 2 films.
Interesting.
So take that how you will, but excuse me, but Your girl Zendaya is coming back. Just by the way they left the last film, it'll be interesting to see what they do next. I'm not really familiar with all the Doom stories, but that's kind of why I'm kind of trying to go in with a blank slate.
Yeah.
But I do know some stuff, but I don't know the context. So, anyways, your two.
Number 2 is The Odyssey by Chris
I see what you did there.
Nolan.
You shouldn't have said anything. But,
Yeah. Yep. So, it's got every actor in the world in that thing. Not literally, but I mean, Matt Damon,
Tom Holland, John
John
Bernthal.
Bernthal, Zendaya. Dang, is this Spider-Man? Anne
Anyways,
Hathaway,
Lupita.
It's got.
Robert Pattinson.
He's in there.
Yep.
Dang. Crazy. Everybody's just in everything.
Goats. They should have named this movie Goat.
You mean like another movie that's coming out this year?
I might try to see that. Maybe. If it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Odyssey. Go.
So the Odyssey, it's a classic book by Homer.
Yeah, I remember reading it as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homer, ever heard of him? So yeah,
Dope.
It's a good book, and it's a lot of themes, a lot of tropes that we still see today in modern storytelling. It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah.
There's been other movie adaptations, but I'm interested to know why Christopher Nolan wanted to do this out of all things. Like, he could have made any movie coming after Oppenheimer. He won all these. He won. He basically swept the Oscars, won everything that year. But he's like, you know what I'm going to do next? The Odyssey.
Sometimes you gotta switch it up.
Sometimes we just want to do the classics, and then you get associated with it. It's like, if the movie is that good, then people are gonna now call it Chris Nolan's The Odyssey going forward. The way it's almost like, and this is off the dome, the way they associate the Joker with the Dark Knight. Even though I'm not gonna get into that. We're talking about the Odyssey right now, but I'm just saying. Yeah, it's kind of like when you attach your story or your name to certain like classic stories or classic characters, and you do a great enough job, then you become synonymous with those characters. That's where I'm going with that. So I don't know how it's going to be, but that it's
I'm sure once we watch it, we're going to see why.
Yeah.
But anyway. So honorable mentions is what we're going to get into now.
Yep.
Before the number one. So I got a couple.
Mm-hmm.
One was just recently. I just saw Violent Night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from, I forget what year. Basically, Santa Claus just going berserk on some bad guys.
Yeah.
Trying to save a little girl. That's all I'll say. But with a weird backstory. But we'll get into that. So yeah, number 2. I didn't think it was gonna get number 2, but here we are. And I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Did I like it a lot? No, but it was a good, just John Wick style Santa Christmas movie.
Gotcha.
It's good. So yeah. Anyways, Street Fighter.
Okay.
Not a big Street Fighter fan.
Nice.
This does got Cody Rhodes in it. It's got Roman Reigns in it. But it's got 50 Cent in it. It looks silly, so that's how I'm gonna take it. I'm not really a big Street Fighter fan, but I do. It's cool, I guess. It'll be interesting to see how this film does, and if it's any good. Hopefully, it's good. Fingers crossed. Um, Super Mario Galaxy. Bowser Jr. is gonna be the main villain. Introducing Brie Larson as one of the princesses. I forget what her name is. And yeah, you got Bowser, Luigi, Mario. So yeah, I didn't really care for the other one, but this seems to be got some references from Odyssey, which I remember playing on the Switch very recently. So yeah, and then like Mario Sunshine and also Galaxy 2 as well. So there'll be a lot of references. Also Yoshi probably gonna be in it as well.
Yep, yep.
So yeah, we'll see. And Mercy, which is probably a film I'll see with some of my family members. It stars Chris Pratt, and it's basically uh, he get there's basically AI. Basically, you got to prove your innocence before, and if you don't in a certain amount of time, you get executed. Pretty much. So basically, somebody, um, you know, unalives his wife, and basically he's got to find out, like, prove his innocence that he didn't do it, and find out who did, pretty much. So yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, I'm interested to see
Yes.
that. So yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Those all of yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got a couple more than you, so I'm gonna just try to speed run through. So, Supergirl was on mine. It was actually in my top 10 at one point, but I was, switching some stuff around. I'm not gonna say much more about that since we've already talked about it. I love Boosters, which is starring. Well, it's like a crime. I don't know if it's like. It looks like a comedy heist sort of thing. It's got um, Kiki Palmer, Naomi Ackie, Taylor Page, Lakeith Stanfield, Demi Moore, a bunch of actors I really like. Will Poulter, Don Cheadle. It it just has a really cool cast, and Boots Riley did Sorry to Bother You, which was a really interesting movie. It came out some years ago, and he had another series come out a few years back. So just wanted to mention that. Aang, The Last Airbender. It was supposed to be in theaters, but they recently announced that they're putting it straight to Paramount Plus. So that's disappointing for people that wanted to see it in theaters like me. Grew up watching Avatar, one of my favorite shows of all time. But yeah, definitely still excited to see it. It's gonna be the whole gang, Avatar, Aang's crew grown up, and I don't really know what the story's gonna really focus on, but excited to see it. Digger, it's the new Tom Cruise movie. It's the first like non-franchise thing that he's done in a while. Like he's been doing the Mission Impossible movies for so long. And he, did Top Gun Maverick, which was a sequel. So it's like his first time doing something outside of that realm for in a while. He's working with like a
Is he
Oxford
going to be
director.
doing his own stunts?
I don't know. Like I don't. It looks like a comedy kind of. I've seen the trailer for it. It doesn't really give you anything plot wise, but it kind of gives you the vibe. It looks kind of comedic. Then another one. Another one.
Shout out to DJ Khaled.
Sure. Clayface. I know that. I'm interested in it mostly because of who's behind it. I can't say like, oh, I'm a big Clayface fan.
Is
But it's
anybody?
got Mike Flanagan? He's directing it. He's done all of the Netflix, The Haunting of Hill House, Blind Manor. Midnight Mass, all of those shows that I'm a big fan of.
I feel you.
Very consistent as far as the shows he puts out, and he directed Doctor Sleep, which was the
Yeah.
sequel to The Shining.
Mm.
So he's very capable as far as this particular genre, the horror
I'm
genre.
just like, out of all the rogues gallery, you pick Clayface.
Amen. Had to mention it. And then The Social Reckoning, which is basically a sequel to The Social Network, and
Are you serious?
kind of, except it's not gonna have Jesse Eisenberg. It's gonna have Jeremy Armstrong is playing Mark Zuckerberg this time. So I'm
Because
interested
he's a
to
little
see.
bit.
He's older,
he's
but
older,
I
yeah.
think I think it's more so. Jesse Eisenberg wasn't interested. From what I heard, I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, I'm interested to see how that's gonna go, because I think Aaron Sorkin is writing and directing it this time. He wrote it the first one, but David Fincher directed it. And then Disclosure Day. I don't know too much. I've seen the trailer for it. It's a new Steven Spielberg. Looks like another alien movie. You know, Spielberg, one of the goats, and just wanted to mention it. So there you go.
That's why.
I know. But, I tried to speed through it as quickly as I could.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movies coming out this year.
My number one is The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors. He's got a lot of bangers. So yeah. Also, Odyssey, I remember, reading that and watching it as a kid. My only thing is, like, why? How? Because from what I remember, a lot happens in the Odyssey.
Yeah, it's a weird book.
So it's like, how you gonna cram it all in? Because normally Nolan doesn't do multiple films. So it's like, is it going to be like multiple films, or is he gonna cram everything into one film? Like, I don't know. But the trailer looks good. It looks interesting. I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
And then,
Nice.
Yeah.
Put you right there. And my number one is Dune 3.
Shocker.
Shocker.
Because you just spoiled yourself with everybody.
I said I think ours are going to be the same.
Anyways. Go on.
Anyways, yeah, that's my number one, Dune 3. Dune Part 2 was my favorite movie of that year. Man, just incredible visuals, incredible story, just the
Soundtrack.
the score, just the drama between everything, just like the character arc Paul Atreides goes on, just the tensions, just incredible characters, visuals, production design, just everything was, man. So definitely interested to see how this one is going to go, because I really don't know where the story goes from here. I know it goes in a very different direction. Don't really want to know too much. I kind of just want to go in blind and everything. But I do know it's very weird from what I heard. The Doom Messiah book for very different. So interested, and yeah, I'm excited.
So, anyways, those are our top 10s. Man, thank y'all, those who watched the whole video. We appreciate y'all. Much love. But yeah, please like, subscribe, share, follow us on the socials.
TikTok, Instagram,
Yep.
all the things.
All of those things.
And tell us in the comments what movies you're most excited about this year.
Yeah. And tell people, please get us to at least 100 subscribers. Tell your friends, your family, and everybody. And shout shout out the channel to all your peeps. So, anyways, God bless, man, and we'll see you in the next one.